Greetings, Burndt Jamb, for my dear friend and trusted Weezer advisor, Timo Roberts. Hi, Timo. Thanks for the great suggestion. Okay, for the intro, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your middle finger and put it on D7, and your pointer finger and put it on G6. Now you're thinking of that as the lowest two notes from your F shape, A, because it's on this 5, 6, and 7 frets, right? So D7, G6, but then your pinky finger is gonna go on B9. And then that 9 is gonna move down to 7. For the second chord, you're gonna have D9 and G7. You're thinking of this as your root and minor third from your little B minor shape here, or your whole, B minor bar chord, but just two of the notes. And the B string is gonna go 10, 9. For sort of how, twisty-turny this is your pinky finger ends up on B9 at the end of that B minor segment, and that's where it stays for the beginning of the A major segment. There's an easier way to do that, and it's exactly the same. Do 2, 2, 2, but it's going to be 2, 2, 4. So the E string is going to go from 4 to 2. And then it's going to be 4, 3, 5. And the E string is going to go down to 4. So, thinking about too many things. But there you go. The Weezer way. I watched a video. They were unequivocally up here. Unequivocally. Whatever prefix, quivocally, up here, but it's the exact same thing if you want to do it down here. There we go. I redeemed myself. That was some terrible guitar playing. Up. For the verse, you're going to do an E shape, but it's going to be on the 7th and 6th frets, E major, the one with the pointer finger. So A7, D7, G6, that's just another way of playing A. So A, and then B minor kind of similarly. So A9, D9, and G7. Also thought I heard B7 in there too. Back to the A. B minor, now going up 2 frets, same shape, and up 1 more fret, but we're going to change it back into major, so it's going to be 12, 12, 11, and add the B string 10th fret there. And then it goes to a B minor chord, but Brian goes like this, which is a B minor 7 chord, technically, so 7, 7, 7, 9. And then E as your root 5 major bar chord, 7, 9, 9, 9. But we're going to change it after a little bit to E7, 7, 9, 7 via the 9. And then you're going to smash your pinky finger down to get that 9th fret of the baby E string. So whole entire verse nice and slow. A, B minor, back to A, B minor, C sharp minor, 2 frets higher, D major, the B minor trick, and then the E. For the cool part, you're going to pluck the A string thusly, just open, and then you're going to grab D7, 5, 7, 5, 7, up to G5, 7, slide up to 9. So, again, now you're going to grab the A string 8th fret and do the exact same thing after. And then D5 with the same thing after. From the beginning. for A1. And then I'm going to go with, it's an A mess. So since we're here, I'm going to go with open A string, D7, G9, and B10. Just strum away on it before you get back into the... Even the solo is a good time, so don't say no. Of course, they don't play the solo the same every time when they play it live, so I don't know what position they were in, but I'd be hard-pressed to argue anything than up here because of how high the notes are. So start on G14 and B17, and you're just going to kind of... before you slide up 2 frets, and then the B string is going to go down 2 frets, and then the G string is going to go up 2 frets, his little hammer-ons there, back down, and land on D19. So, that part. And then you're going to switch your hand all around so you get G16 and 14 to B17, 14, and you gotta switch your hand all around again, so it's B14, 12, 14, baby E, 14, and B15, followed by, switch your hand around again, B15 and 14, E16, that note's awesome because it's G sharp, it's the 7th note of our key, land on B17, so... And then at the very end, when the guitar is doing that soft strumming and the bass is walking up, I think the guitar is just playing the 2 chords from the verse. Back and forth like that. But you could, if you want, do it this way. Do the chord, the first chord from the verse, the A with the fancy note. And this is going to illustrate how cool those fancy notes are. They're the ones on the B string that makes everything irregular and confusing. Our A chord with the fancy note, our B chord, and we're going to keep walking up with the bass. We're going to play C sharp minor, so 11-9-9-9. And there it is. There's the fancy note from the A, but it's in the C sharp minor now. And then if we go up one more to F-shaped D, 10-10-11-12, then there is the fancy note from the B minor chord. And so you still get that back and forth. If you do all the chords walking up instead of just the A and the B chords. That is it for Burndt Jamb. Thanks again for the cool suggestion, Timo. I sincerely hope you enjoyed that. I sincerely thank you for being here, and I will sincerely see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.